Welcome to the biggest show in the world, Sports Bettors TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Happy Home Day, man. This is Rob from the biggest show in the world, Sports Bettors TV and SportsBettorsTV.com. I'm sitting here talking to my boy, The Dream, today. What is going on, Playboy?
Hey, what's going on today, man? How you doing, brother?
I am doing okay. I wish I got a little bit better of a turnout last night as far as my plays were concerned. You know, I did sprinkle a little bit on that Portland money line just for the hell of it, just to see kind of what was going on. And you could tell that they were banged up all day long. You know what I mean? You could see it in their, in their faces, kind of as they're dribbling down the court and all that. So, hey, it is what it is, man. And, it was a really light play. So I'm going to focus on getting a piece of some other good stuff tonight, man. How about you?
Yeah, I couldn't get anything to work yesterday. I tried the Rangers and the Lightning for a two-team parlay in hockey, which crashed because the Rangers didn't want to really play yesterday. And then I ended up losing a teaser. I tried a teaser. I had Miami work, which was awesome, as I liked them yesterday. I got the Raptors to work, and they were down most of the game. They pulled within 4, and then I lost by 1 point in the Portland game last night. So that was a heartbreaker.
Oh, damn, kid. What'd you have the teaser going?
What do you mean?
You had the teaser going with Portland and the other one.
That's what I just was talking about.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, OKC won by 10, but you know what? I didn't even get a piece of that, dude.
Right, yeah.
But I think they were given 10.
Night.
I think they were given 10, so it was a push.
Yeah, tough night overall. Even if, in my teaser, I had the teaser that the push won, so I still had won even on the pushes. So I would have won even if Portland had just won by 13. You know what I mean?
Damn, dude. Hey, you know what? It is what it is. I mean, I wasn't that. I mean, I did like it, but I wasn't in love with it just based on the injury report. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's okay, man. Because I'm looking forward to today, brother. Definitely, man. You got scores up from yesterday?
I do. We had the Raptors 104-108. They lost to the Pistons 104-108. We had the Mavericks beat the Spurs 101-94. The Bucks 89-88 over the Heat. The Thunder 127-117 over the Trailblazers lost to the Warriors 122-108. On the hockey side, we had the Ducks lose to the Jackets 5-3. We had the Blues over the Penguins 3-2. The Wild beat the Islanders 2-1. The Kings beat the Rangers 4-2. The Coyotes beat the Red Wings 5-4. And the Lightning over the Panthers 4-3. Predators beat the Canadiens 3-2. And the Canucks won 5-2 over the Jets.
All right, you did say that the Preds would come back, man.
Yeah, I thought the Preds at home was a pretty safe play. As they needed, they kind of needed that win. Pretty bad. Over on the college basketball side in the NIT, we had Miami beat Richmond 63-61. We had Stanford beat Vanderbilt 78-75.
All right. So you were feeling Miami a little bit, kid. You didn't get involved in that?
You know what? A couple of people wanted to tell me about Richmond yesterday, and they kind of scared me off of Miami. I don't know why I do that, but I do. I didn't. I had them in the tees, which I had plus points, but I didn't take them outright like I had initially planned on. But hey, it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I feel you. Definitely, man. But I want to give a big shout out to everybody that's retweeting the show right now. I got BU, I got Wicked Stick, I got Ben Diaz, I got Root, I got JC, Total Sports Edge. What's going on, man? It was great meeting you out in Las Vegas. I got Tony Enab, I got Sean Lynch, I got C. Rodriguez Jr., I got Yippa82, I got the Andy Mack, which it was a pleasure meeting you as well. I got Soccer's Finest, I got P for Prez, I got Mo, I got Buddy the Dog. Pleasure meeting you as well. I got Dork, I got Sports Money, I got Nicholas J, I got Theory Bissord, I got James Harrelson, I got, let's see, and the list goes on and on. Twitter's cutting it off a little bit, guys. I wish I could find the rest of the people that are retweeting our show, including Razor Ramon, I got Eddie E, I got Gruff, I got Kano. Kano, thank you very much for sending us the t-shirts, man. We appreciate that, kid. And,
no doubt, and definitely big ups to Total Sports Edge as well. Direct Sports Solutions as well for the dope hats, man. They were just my kids saw them last night. They were loving them, and I'm like, yo, back off with Daddy's hat. You not getting no part of it.
Definitely, guys. And now, just so you know, we have been seen in 179 countries across the globe. From Canada to the Ukraine to Russia to Mexico to Belarus to Philippines to UK to Australia. What's the average Joe punters out there with the entire Cousin Jack's bar listening every day to the US of A as well, man. Just to name a few countries that are on board with the hashtag SBTVNation. And speaking of the hashtag SBTVNation, I want to shout out a couple of people, man. All right, there's a couple of people that actually have put the hashtag SBTVNation inside their profiles, dude. I got Ben Terrell, I got Frank Vinculato, I got Clown Man Swag, and the Odds Hustle. They actually put the hashtag SBTVNation, dude, inside their profiles, bro. So now what happens is when anybody's searching that hashtag, boom, they pop up. So, guys, you know what? If you're a follower of us, probably a good idea to put the hashtag SBTVNation inside your profile. And you know what? If you are somebody that is a little bit of a hater or something like that, we will not allow you to do that. That's all I got to say about that.
Pete for Prez, Mo's out there, my man Irvin Doc, Buddy the Dog, Sports Money, Nicholas J, Theory Bissard, I think it is, and James Hurlson. Hey, you know what? As you was just mentioning that, considering how the bar is always packed over at Average Joe Punter out in Australia, maybe we should think about doing the biggest show in the world out there next year.
Yeah, definitely. I concur.
We might get a little bit more love overseas.
Yeah. We do have a packed house every Saturday night tuning in to us. They actually have shots named after Dr. Dizzle, kid. They do Dr. Dan shots out there, man. So huge stuff out there, man. I've got Alex Washington. I got Marlon. I got, let's see, Sports Money, The Cheese. I got Paul Michael, Direct Sports Solutions. What's up, brother? Prestige Worldwide, Papa Smurf, Boston Boy. How you feeling out there, man? Hope you're out of the hospital. And the list goes on and on. Kid, we got over 300,000 between listens and views on YouTube and Spreaker, bro.
Wow, you never know that based on our turnout, though.
No, we had a lot of good people in the house, man. But you know what I'm saying? Dream is just expecting, 10,000 people. You know what I'm saying?
Well, goddamn, I financed the whole trip, and the whole month of February ain't nothing but winners. Was it really that too much to ask? Then we had some cats that went there and didn't even come check us.
It's all right, man. They're cut off from the free plays.
No doubt, man. No doubt. Hashtag bitter.
Yeah. Definitely. Oh, you know what? Marlon is adding the hashtag to his profile as we speak. I'm just saying, man, the whole world, 179 countries are looking up that hashtag, brother. So you know what? Probably a good idea to put it involved if you are a follower of the biggest show in the world.
Man, Papa Smurf was good, brother. Papa Smurf gave out some winners yesterday. I hope you guys got on it as
he did. Sick.
Those, and they definitely cashed.
Oh, all day, man. That was good stuff, dude. I mean, he hit me up with him. I was like, oh, good for him, man. And, listen, big announcement, guys. Tomorrow. Huge show, dude. All right, we got the NCAA tournament kicking back off, and I got my man, 28 years in the business, in the top 5 of Capper Tech, usually all the time, man. My man Scott Matthews is going to be coming on, smpicks.com. Yo, this dude tears it up. I mean, in the last 14 days, he was up like 129 units on Capper Tech, bro. That's it. That's doubling your bankroll in 14 days, man. So, you know what I'm saying? And that's all documented. That's no BS. That's real. So I can't wait to get smpicks.com on here tomorrow to really tear it up with us, brother. We actually party with him. Yep, go ahead, bro.
I'm sorry. I was just going to say that it's going to be good to get him on as we got to pick his brain a little bit over the weekend and hear where he's coming from. And, dude is definitely a serious guy, knows a lot about the business, knows a lot of people in the industry. Linked us up for a couple of phone calls and possible maybe getting later on in the program at some point. The legendary Jim Feist. Hey, he is a great resource to have in our pocket.
All day long, man. I'm looking forward to getting him on tomorrow. So that's tomorrow, guys. Make sure you get involved with the show tomorrow. But right now, you get involved with the show today. Alex Washington just put the hashtag SBTVNation in his profile as well. Guys, you know what? We are growing like a fungus and spreading like a virus. Dude, we cannot be stopped, kid. We are 7 days a week nonstop, okay? We are the biggest sports betting show in the world, period. And we are looking forward to cashing tickets all damn weekend and turning this whole college basketball scene upside down with all our winners, man. I'm looking forward to getting involved because I already see a lot of lines that I like, Dream.
No doubt.
Yeah, definitely. So, my man, what you want to get into first?
I think we should stay the line and go college basketball.
College basketball. Well, we only got NITs right now.
I know.
All right, so why don't? Yeah, I mean, dude, you did say Miami. What do you think about Miami? You think they're gonna win that thing?
I think Miami's gonna win the thing, and that's why I wanted to go right into Miami today.
All right, let's take a look at what we got here. Let me shoot it over to it. Let's see. Just waiting for SportsBettersTV.com to pull up here.
They may not be playing today.
I don't see them, brother.
Okay.
I don't see
All right,
them.
then we got none of that today then.
All right, I got Louisiana Tech and Temple. Temple's -3.5, under over 150. Really like this Temple team, man. I was really surprised in their conference tournament that they couldn't finish off SMU ski, to be honest with you. So, but they did play SMU ski till the end. So I'm taking a look at this. I don't really know what to make of Louisiana Tech. I haven't seen much of them.
Been a problem.
They've been a problem?
Been a problem, yes.
All right, let me take a look real quick and see what we got as far as trends and all that good stuff. What do we got? All right, Louisiana Tech is 27-8, 6-1 in the last 7 games, 7-3 straight up in the last 10 games outside of their building. Temple is 4-2 against the spread in the last 6. 5-0. Well, they're not playing at home, so I can't even get into that. 25-10. Their total record is, and the total's gone over in 4 of the last 6 Temple games, bro. This is going to be a good game.
Should be a pretty good game. This Louisiana Tech team, though, you have to watch out for them as they are very dangerous. I got to eyeball them in their last game, and they got a pretty little potent little offense there. So they are something just to watch. I think that a lot of people thought that yesterday the feel was that Richmond wanted it more than Miami. Of the opinion that Miami was more talented. And some people think because, Miami wanted to get in the NCAA tournament, they wouldn't come and they wouldn't bring in as much. The same might hold true today for a lot of people with the mentality behind Temple, as they may not, be as interested in this tournament as they wanted to go to the NCAA tournament as well. But I can assure you that I don't really like that theory because, like I said, the kids want to play hard. They don't really care that they're not in the NCAA tournament. Yeah, they would have liked to have been there, but they want to win the tournament that they're in as well. Plus, they know that there's scouts watching them. It's their opportunity to shine. If anybody, like I said in the past, it's the coaching staffs that sometimes get a little down that they're not in the tournament as much. But the kids are going to give it their all, and they're going to play as hard as possible. So keep that in mind when you're capping these games, guys.
All day long. All day long. A little nice smooth intro for the morning before we get busy again with the music. Let me see here. We got Murray State and Old Dominion, kid. Murray State I know can score. I know for a fact. There's that camera on track, Playboy. Yeah, boy. All right, so let me take a look here. Hey, your voice sounds a lot better.
Yeah. I did a little bit of work last night with just chilling out with not screaming so much. Plus, I did a little bit of the herbal tea with some honey. So it is definitely coming back on point.
All right. Murray State is 29-5, 5-0 straight up in the last 5 games outside of their building. 24-1 straight up in the last 25 games. Damn, kid. They're rocking and rolling there. Where Old Dominion is 26-7, 8-1 straight up in their last 9 games, and 18-1 straight up. And wow, dude, this team is both these teams are on fire, huh?
Yep.
They just couldn't get it done in their conference tournament games.
Right.
Very interesting there, man. Murray State, I mean, I'm taking a look at them. They score about 80 points a game, bro. They're no joke. Their defense lets up about 67.5, where Old Dominion's only scoring about 65 points a game and averaging just under 57 points on defense. Let me take a look. I mean, you got their eighth-ranked offense in the nation versus the eighth-ranked defense in the nation. Probably similar conferences strength-wise. I don't know, man. That's gonna be a battle right there.
Should be a pretty good game, dude. We'll see what happens with it. It's gonna be, like you said. I agree with it. Definitely is gonna be a little bit of a battle. Definitely.
All right, man. Taking a look here. Who else I got? I got Sir Mata on the line today. I got Jay Rich the Mayor. I got Dunk. I got Jason Riley. I got Terry Kohler. I got Immaculate. Guys, thank you very much every day for retweeting our show. Dude, we appreciate it. And we're going from there. So the next one we got on the ticket here is Seattle and the Loyola Chicago Ramblers. Dream. Talk to me about the Loyola Chicago Ramblers, please.
Oh, yeah, they're 21-13, and they don't know nothing about them.
Let me take a look
but
here.
I'm sure somebody will be hitting me up on the DM talking about take one of these squads as they're dope.
Seattle's 18-15 straight up this year, 4-1 straight up in the last 5, but 1-6 in the last 7 games outside of their building. Wow. I don't know how they're in here, man. Let's see. Loyola Chicago 21-13, 5-1 straight up in the last 6 games, 5-2 against the spread in the last 7. I bet them once this year, dude.
It's like games like for the bad kids, you know what I mean? Like you get like they got like the bad kids tournament. They gotta take that other type of bus. You know, they can't go to school with everybody else. They gotta go to school at night when all the good kids are home. So they're like, yo, let's throw a bad kid tournament for these cats.
NIT, not in tournament. Oh my God, kid.
This isn't even the NIT. That's the CBI tournament.
Along with Tennessee Martin in Eastern Kentucky.
What does CBI stand for, I wonder?
That's a really good question, guys. What does CBI stand for?
Can't be in the tournament. Can't be in the tournament.
NIT is not in tournament, and that one's can't be in the tournament. Big ups to the pick, Bluntmaster, and cover that spread as well. Wow.
Let's move over to the NBA.
Yeah, let's move over to the NBA because that is looking a little dusty, kid. All right, so scrolling over to this, let me take a look here and see what we got. We got Indiana Pacers at the Washington Wizards. The Wizards are minus 3.5 under over 193. You know what? Both these teams are coming off embarrassing losses, bro. Both of them.
The Wizards are just the Wizards. I can't figure them out.
No, I know. I don't know what happened to them, dude.
They're like dope one minute, and in the next minute, they're like they don't want to play.
That's a team that you don't want to bet. You know what I'm saying?
For the most part, you don't, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, just being inconsistent like that, dude.
No doubt. You know what? You like betting them against softer teams. You know, when you get them against the Hornets, the Magic, then you can get busy with the Wiz. Other than that, like this matchup here, you stay away from this matchup 100 miles an hour.
My man covered that spread as saying he's taking Vermont tonight. Go get it, player.
Go
get
no
it.
Doubt. Have some fun with that.
Let's see. We got Indiana is 30-40, losers of 6 straight games. I'm so glad I pulled off the Pacers recently.
Yeah, they've been dropping games, but I wasn't in love with them. I told you before. When are they getting their guy back? They're supposed to be getting Paul George back any day now, no?
Yeah, I haven't seen. Let me just take a look at that real quick and see what we got. Paul George is, I mean, I'm not seeing any updates on him.
Okay.
But I got your man Chris Humphries is still out for Washington. He's like got depression after Kim left him. That's why he's really out. They just don't want to put that up there. All right. Let's see. Rainmaker said it's called the College Basketball Invitational, bro. That's what that means. So let's take a look at what we got here as far as the Pacers are concerned. Actually, Washington is 40-31, losers of 3 straight games. Dude, 5-12 against the spread in the last 17. And 2-4 against the 2-4 in the last 6 games when playing Indiana. Oh, dude, that has turned into from a decent matchup to an ugly matchup, man.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I don't even know what to say about that. I really don't. I mean, both of them are kind of spiral. I guess you just bet the home team and call it a day.
No, you don't bet it.
You don't bet it. You don't bet at all. That's it. All right. Let's see. The next one we got on the ticket is Brooklyn Nets and Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte is -3, under over 196.5. This Brooklyn Nets team has just been really bad, bro. Really bad. I mean, let me just take a look here and see what we got. Brooklyn's 29-40, 3-7-1 against the spread in the last 11 games. 4-2 straight up in the last 6 games, though. So, not so bad the last 6. And 8-3 against the spread in the last 11 games on the road. Probably because, as you said yesterday about Lake Show, they're getting a ton of points when they're on the road.
Exactly.
So, yep. So you got Charlotte is 30-39, 1-4 straight up in the last 5 games, and 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 games at home. You've been betting Charlotte at home. You've been making some donations to the book. Let me just tell you about that. As far as injuries are concerned on that matchup, let's see, Brooklyn. Charlotte, we got Al Jefferson, their forward, is day-to-day with a knee injury, and Cody Zeller, their forward, is day-to-day with a shoulder injury. I'm just seeing a couple of Brooklyn players that are out for the season, so that really doesn't affect the recent stuff. Man, I don't want to get involved in that one either, bro.
No, definitely not.
Ugly, nasty game. That's all we got to say about that. Here we go. The Clips are playing the Knicks. And the Clips are -14 to 14.5 with an under over 197, kid. 14 points. Wasn't that what the Spurs were given when they got beat by the Knicks?
I believe it was.
It was like 13 or 14.
But I don't think whatchamacallit will have an issue.
The Clips?
No, the Clips, because the Clips need to win bad, man. The Clips need to get back to winning ways.
Well, they got their winners of 4 straight.
Yeah, and they need to keep it going.
Yeah.
They don't need to be losing to no Knicks.
Yeah, you're talking about the Knicks being on losers of 4 straight games, kid. The Knicks 1-6 against the spread in the last 7 games. Son, I wonder you know what, Sugar Shane, if you're listening, I need a stat. What if you bet against the Knicks every game? How much money are you up betting $100 a game? I want to know. That's what I want to know. I mean, because they get blown out like every game. You know what I'm saying? And they have that one game where you'll double down, you'll double up on them, whatever, and boom, you'll end up getting smoked because they'll decide to win that one game. So I'd like to know what it is betting against the Knicks. So anybody that's got that trend, let me know, please. Let's see. We got the Atlanta Hawks at the Orlando Magic. Atlanta's -8 to 8.5, under over 201.5, dude. Orlando, I can't believe they beat Portland, bro. I can't believe they beat Portland that night.
Well, Portland, like you said, a lot of injuries, as we saw yesterday night, and it does take a toll on a team, obviously. So I still don't think that's any excuse, like you know what I mean? I can't believe it, but I don't think Atlanta's losing to them.
I don't think so either. I think we're safe with Atlanta.
I think you're very safe with Atlanta. What's the spread again?
8 to 8.5.
I don't even really mind that 8 that
I don't know if
much.
I mind it either, bro. I got to be honest with you. Taking a look at it real quick, Atlanta's losers of 3 straight games.
Yeah,
also.
I know.
What do you say when you're sick and you gotta sick of losing? What the doctor prescribes you?
They tell you to go play the Knicks, but but the Clippers are playing him, so he might say, all right, well look, until you can get to the Knicks, go play the Magic.
If Percocets make you sick, then we'll give you Vicodin with the Orlando Magic. Let's see, Atlanta's 1-4 against the spread in the last 5. Let's see. Orlando's 2-4 against the spread in the last 6 games and 1-7 straight up in the last 8. And the only game out of that stretch they won was against Portland, where everybody lost their shirt. So, I don't know, man. You know what? I think I'm going to roll Atlanta tonight. I think Atlanta's a really good play, especially I'm looking at Orlando's injury report. Their center's day-to-day. Their guard is out indefinitely. Their forward is day-to-day with an illness. Another forward is day-to-day. Another guard is... Dude, Orlando is banged up, kid. And if you look at the smart chart, Atlanta is superior in like every single category as well, bro. Every single category there. So I think I'm going to run with that. I like that play. I like that play a lot. I may put it with something else, or I may just lay to 8. I'm kind of thinking of just laying to 8. I think they win by double digits. Next one we got on the ticket is we got the Chicago Bulls and the Toronto Raptors. Big ups to you for saying the Raptors would win, by the way. The nasty Bulls, you know how I feel about them, and I know how you feel about them now after you took them last time.
The Bulls are... They're just a mess, man.
I know. I mean, listen, they're kind of in rebuilding mode after, Derrick Rose is out for the 3rd straight season. But I don't know. You know what I mean? That's a tough team to bet, man. Go ahead.
Well, it ain't even so much Derrick Rose being out again. It's they lost damn, I can't remember the other guy's name right now, but they lost their other scorer, and that team just it's not built with enough scorers anyway.
Yeah, I feel you.
That was their main problem over the last few years, is they just don't have enough scoring. I don't know what it is about getting scorers that the Bulls, shy away from, but they just don't seem to ever want to get scorers.
I mean, they play good defense. They got Noah out there, they got Gasol out there, but that's pretty much it. I mean, they don't even, they let up just under 99 points a game. So I mean, the defense is halfway decent, but they're ranked 14th in the league. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Let me take a look. Ranked 11th in the league. My bad. But and they do rebound well on the road. They're ranked 3rd in the league in rebounding on the road. So I think they're nasty, and I want no part of the Bulls. And I'm gonna put the Bulls in that category with the Bucks and Mercer Madness and the whole package there. Taking a look.
The thing is, here with this game, you got Toronto, who really needs to get a win. So I'm liking Toronto.
You liking Toronto, huh?
I am.
All right. Rainmaker told me that the Knicks are 27-42 against the spread, and so a $100 better would be up $1,270 on the year. Not bad. Not bad at all. And you know what, dude? I bet you they didn't cover 2 straight games, or maybe they did. But if you like played the chase system with that, I think you'd be laughing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you bet $100 on them the one game and you lose, double down on the next game, or you just play the same amount. If you play the same amount, you're still plus 1270. But if you double down, might not be something to take a look at, dude, as the year progresses,
Definitely.
Definitely. So let's see what else we got here. We got my boy is playing a marquee matchup tonight. He is on the road, though. Cleveland's playing at Memphis. Cleveland's anywhere from -1 to 2 with an under-over of 194 to 194.5. Let me just take a look at the injuries and kind of see what we got going on. Where are you? I don't see any injuries to report for Cleveland. Do you see anything on your end, bro?
I'm looking right now, and I don't see anything either. It looks like it's straight.
Yeah, it looks like it's straight, right? Cleveland is 7-1 straight up in the last 8 games. I mean, playing hell of a game these days. Memphis is 5-1 straight up in the last 6 games. 11-2 in the last 13 games at home. We may want to get involved maybe in a live line here. Just kind of see what's going on, see if my boy is doing his thing or not. Or maybe even a prop bet with LeBron James. Taking a look at it, we'll discuss it later. These are kind of just leans that we're looking at. Memphis seems to be like the team to beat at home, so we got to take a look at it. I mean, they're 2-7 against the spread in the last 9 games when playing Cleveland, though. But that probably dates back to before my boy was there, so I don't think we can really pay attention to that. So let's see, man. Let's keep it moving. What do you think of my boy tonight, bro?
I don't like it. I struggle with him a little bit on the road in general. And then, Memphis is, they're tough. You know what I mean? They're somewhat of a tough team, trying to, get their act together, so to say. So, for me, not my cup of tea, personally.
Okay. All right. I think I'm going to watch it and maybe do a live line. Once I see what my boy is doing, I'll get a clear idea. I mean, if he starts going up, I mean, there's only one time I bet them where they gave up a lead. That was on a Friday night in Indiana. They were up like 13 going into the fourth quarter. I ended up losing the game. It pissed me off. But I'm going to probably watch it and kind of, go from there. So, guys, keep a lookout for me. Maybe that's something that I'll be doing, and I'll put it out there as well. Going to the next one here. Let's see. I got, Joseph Del Rosario. I got Real Picks. I got Shady K out there. What is going on? Good morning to you. We got the Houston Rockets at the New Orleans Pelicans. Houston's minus 1.5, under over 205. Houston on the road, though, dude. Damn. It seems like all the marquee teams are on the road today.
Yeah, I know.
Let me that's when the ugliness starts coming out. Houston is, believe it or not, 4-2 against the spread in the last 6 games on the road. New Orleans is kind of just spiraling out of control here. They're 1-4 straight up in the last 5 games, 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 games at home, but they are winning some games at home. They're 6-2 in the last 8 at home. Probably something to stay away from.
Yeah, I don't like this game too much. I know the Pelicans that were making a small little run, and then I don't know what happened. I guess their shoes got untied. But they just don't, neither one of these teams really does it for me. As far as a more balanced team, I definitely like Houston more, but like you said, them being on the road and coming into New Orleans, I don't know if I could roll with it.
Yeah, you got to kind of be careful with some of this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're going to play it light, maybe add some points, do something like that, because I think it'll be competitive even if they have a problem. I mean, the line is only 1.5, and a money line is minus 120. So you're just basically, all the cappers out there, you're just basically trying to figure out, who's a better team and how they perform here. So check your injuries, guys. Make sure that you're not going to be pissed off at yourself if you take this game. So
Houston is pretty good on the road. They're 21-13 for their road record. So they're definitely capable of getting it done. They don't shy away from being on the road. So you have to keep that into consideration in this particular matchup. Would it only be at 1 point?
1.5.
I kind of would lean Houston.
Think so, huh?
Yeah, for 1 point, I think I could lean Houston.
All right. Big ups to Doc for having in his profile picture, it says Press Virginia. I don't know, man. They got Kentucky coming up, brother. I think that's going to be I think Doc and Shane Battier are going to be talking about that because Shane Battier thinks that they're going to get upset. Oh, man. So let's see, Portland and Utah tonight. Portland
if West Virginia presses, if they press Kentucky, oh my God, dude, they'll do that for about 2 minutes.
You think so, huh?
About 2 times down the court, as Kentucky's got all that height, so it's going to be real easy to throw the ball over West Virginia. And West Virginia can't score it either. Man, what's the spread on that game? I'm sorry. Since you bringing it up, what's the spread on that game?
It's like double. It's got to be double digits. Let me take a look. Let's see. Kentucky, put in a little search bar on the website, guys. Kentucky's minus 13.5, kid.
Yeah, 13. I tell you, I would not be afraid at all to lay to 13 because West Virginia has those scoring droughts. If they come out and press Kentucky with the height that Kentucky's probably practicing as we speak. They're going to inbounds it in the middle of the court. He's going to throw probably to the far left. The guy in the far left's going to crisscross it over to the far right. The far right guy throws it down to the guy in the paint for a dunk.
Yeah. Good point, man.
I'm telling you, it's going to be ugly. They better not press Kentucky or they're going to be in for a quick tournament.
All right. I love all the people going nuts. Hey, Doc said keep laughing. Hey, the Pine Tar Immortal. What's going on, Playboy? All right, so let's see what else we got, man, as far as NBAs are concerned. We got the LA Lake Show playing at the Minnesota T-Wolves. Wow. That is one ugly game right there, man.
Marquee matchup.
Marquee matchup there. Under over 201.5, dude. There is no way. I mean, listen, I took Lake Show at home when they were playing the Sixers, which, speaking of that, the trend continues. Sixers lost last night at the Kings, like we talked about. So, looking at this here, you got Minnesota.
Were the Kings giving points, though?
They're giving points, but we didn't talk. We talked about getting it down.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
right.
getting rid of the points. So
okay.
just saying. So damn, Doc is all over this West Virginia team, man. Let's see. He loves to bet with his heart. Lake Show 18-51, 1-5 straight up in the last 6 games, but 5-1 against the spread in the last 6 games on the road. Minnesota 1-5 straight up in the last 5 games at home. Guys, don't even run me that nonsense. I'm not even messing with that game. Let's see. Got the 76ers going into Denver. Denver's in a double-digit favorite, bro. 11 to 11.5. That's a big line for Denver. I got to be honest with you. I don't know if they can cover that, but I'm probably not going to get involved in that at all. What do you think about this Denver Nuggets team, G?
I mean, and under the smart grid, they were superior in a lot of categories. The eye test for the Nuggets is, they're 16-9. They're 16-19 at home, so they don't really like playing at home that much. Sixers are coming in 5-30 away. Just a nasty game, man. Two of the worst teams in basketball, or at least one of them, and why get involved in it? You know what I mean?
I concur, brother. I concur. So let's go into the next one here and see what we got. Let's go into here's a good one. OKC playing the Spurs. Spurs are minus 7.5 to 8 points. 213.5 is the total on that. We got Spurs at full strength.
Well, I mean, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? But they are supposed to be at full strength, but you just don't know if Pop's going to give anybody a day off. I don't see why you would. They need to keep the pace. This is a game that has a playoff, implication possibly as well, and they need to get in there and do something. If the Thunder do have an Achilles heel, it is their road record, as they are 14-21 on the road. So the Thunders do lose games on the road quite frequently. As we know, the Spurs are very good at home, as they're 26-8 at home. I really like San Antonio in this spot, but I would not lay the points.
Son, are you near the computer? Because you're going kind of cutting in and out a little bit.
Yeah, I got to be out here because my bride had to schedule something this morning while I'm while in the morning time. So I have no choice but being where I'm at.
Okay. Nice. All right.
Somebody give me a studio, please.
Yeah, no doubt. Need to be going in the studio and doing the biggest show in the world, player. I just want to go in and set up and be good. Let's see. We got Sacramento Kings and the Phoenix Suns. Ouch. The 10 o'clocker, man. Phoenix giving 8 points, dude. 211.5 to 212. I don't know what to make of that game. I don't know. I mean, listen, the Kings barely got out alive at home playing the Sixers. Phoenix, let me take a look at this. Phoenix does have a winning record, and they're actually winners of 4 straight games. 4-1 straight up in the last 5 games at home. Sacramento's actually winners of 3 straight games, rocking a 25-45 record. 3-9 against the spread in the last 12 games, though. And 1-6 against the spread when playing on the road in the last 7 games, dude. Maybe a total. If somebody's nothing.
No.
Nothing.
No. The Suns are 21-15 at home, and the Kings are 9-24 away. So, I mean, if you really have to play this game, obviously, I guess take the Suns. You cannot give points by any circumstances.
Yeah. What do you think of a San Antone money line parlay if they're at full strength with Atlanta Hawks?
I'd like San Antone with the Hawks and with the Clippers.
You want to add a third team?
I probably would add the Clippers to it.
I like the play.
Yeah, because it probably wouldn't pay. Just the Spurs and the Hawks wouldn't pay. You know what I'm saying?
I disagree. I think we're okay there. Let me just take a look and see what we got as far as a money line parlay, guys. If we did, let's see. So we got Atlanta minus 375. So we'll be conservative and call that minus 385. And let's call the Spurs. Let's see, on sportsbetterstv.com, it's minus 330. Let's be conservative and call it minus 345. $100 bill pays $62.49. So you're right. So let's add the Clips in there.
I know. I only play these every day.
If you had the Clips in there.
The Clips is minus a lot of steam too, though. So it's almost not even worth the adding them.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, you get a little bit more value there, but then you're looking at three teams to make it work. But I mean, the game that would make me a little nervous on that would be the San Antonio Spurs, depending on who they're sitting, if they're sitting anybody. I know Manu Ginobili, I think, is back.
Right.
So
Ginobili is back.
Okay. All right. So might be something to do.
$100 would make you probably
75
on that, so that's not too bad. I don't mind that. I do those all the time. Guys, the critics out there hate it. But I have no issue doing that.
I don't
myself.
either. I kind of like that play, to be honest with you. Or, guys, what you could do is you could also do the two teams and leave it open for tomorrow for the tourney. You know what I mean? Do a little marathon play, or just put that play in now. Maybe add a little Kentucky dream.
Or what you could do as well is you could, instead of money lining them, you could take them and buy the points down. I do that from time to time as well to make it a little bit more appetizing. So in other words, what you would do is you would take San Antonio down from 8 to maybe 4, take the Clippers down from 14 to maybe 10, and take Atlanta down from 8 to maybe 4 or 6 as well. And then you got a pretty nice payout.
Yeah, I don't know though. That's when the Spurs will win by 3.
Yeah, no, I know. But we got our guys would rather take the Spurs minus the 8. So you know what I'm saying? Didn't even bother with the money line parlay. So.
I don't know, man. You say our guys, but we got a lot of people came on the show in Vegas and we're talking money line parlays to death.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? So I think the nation is, kind of making a little conversion there after you get beat by the spread so many times. You know what I mean?
This is true.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, if you do a parlay and you take the Clippers down to 10, the Hawks down to 6, and San Antonio down to 6, $100 pays very nicely.
No doubt. I think I'm going to run Atlanta minus 8, bro. I really, really like Atlanta tonight. Coming off what they're doing here. I know Orlando's maybe feeling themselves a little bit, but I think I'm going to take Atlanta minus the points. I think I'm going to run the number. I mean, it just jumped to 8.5 since we plugged them, by the way.
Right.
That's what happens. Guys, if you go to sportsbetterstv.com and you take a look at the lines, you can actually see them flash as the spreads are changing. And if you click on the spread, it'll take you right to the book that's offering the best line. So it actually takes you to a little write-up that we have about the particular books. And then, it goes from there. So let's see. Yeah, Marlon, I know the Spurs lost to the Mavs last night, so we got to really take that into consideration as well. Them kind of coming home and being hungry. So let's see what we got for the NHLs, brother.
All right, let's get over there.
All right, so looks like we got 3 games. Light card on the ice.
Let's see what we got. Hold on one second.
Got Chicago and Philadelphia. You got Colorado and Edmonton. You got Dallas at Calgary.
I definitely like Wow.
I know. No kidding. Tough night on there.
Wow. Yeah, I'd be pressing because I like home teams. But here's what I would say. Off the top of my head, I definitely like Chicago, obviously. In the Avalanche Oilers game, I'd probably go with the under. And in the Stars Flames game, I kind of like the over. But tonight's gonna be no hockey for me.
Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. I mean, taking a look at you got that nasty Chicago Blackhawks team playing on the road. You know what I'm saying?
They're not nasty. No, they're not nasty.
Oh, they're
Chicago's
nasty.
Good.
They're nasty.
Why do you say that?
Well, if you bet them every game, you're down money on the year. That's number one. And I could tell you that I am down substantially messing with that dumb team.
If you bet the Blackhawks every game, you're down money.
Yeah, they're 44 22 and 6, but $100 bettor's down almost $300 playing them every game. Can you believe that?
I can if that's the stat that you have.
Yeah.
But here's the problem is, first of all, the thing with the Blackhawks is they lost one of their best players right after the All-Star break. So some of the numbers are a little bit skewed because prior to that they were playing really well. And like I said, I thought they were one of the best teams in hockey as far as built to win the cup because the way they were built, offensively and defensively, and with decent goalie play as well. So. The Blackhawks is not a bad team. I know you got a bad taste in your mouth because you've caught a couple of losses from them.
Yes.
But that's because they lost their guy. Their guy hasn't been playing. So I like them tonight personally, but I don't recommend it. So I think as far as I'm concerned with hockey, it's a night off. There's some guys out there that might like the Flames. I'm still looking for this Stars team to wake up. I don't know if they will. It's like just when you think that they're out of it, they're losing, they're not going to be playing well, they get that win that kind of makes you scratch your head. So just be careful with that Stars Flames game. As far as I'm concerned, I think tonight you probably should take the night off.
I think I agree with you on that, man. It just seemed kind of nasty. I'd like to go with the trends and kind of see what's happening. As far as those heavy favorites are concerned.
Right.
But son, the Coyotes won last night, dude.
I know.
It's unbelievable. You know what? Well, you said you didn't like that game, man. I mean, I didn't think the Red Wings had any business giving over 300 juice.
Yeah, I didn't like it, but I didn't think that the Coyotes were going to win outright. But it's like, we always say, bad teams going to win a game or two here or there too, I mean, there's still professional athletes out there, on the ice and on the court or wherever. So you are going to get your occasional upset. The Sabres have won a couple of games on the road and they stink. And the Coyotes, they are capable of getting a win as well, especially, their goalie is incredible. So, they're always, when you've got a good goalie play, you're always going to be probably in a game.
Yeah, man. Taking a look at this,
too bad you couldn't get them to win.
Yeah, right. They figures they wanted to go win when they're heavy underdogs, and then when we played them, they lost. Son, that parlay paid dope too.
System.
Oh, dude, listen to this. If you bet the Arizona Coyotes $100 a game. For the year, you're down $2,130, kid. Oh, nasty. You know what? I'm gonna have to school my guys on that one. I'm gonna be like, how do we take the Coyotes when they're down $2,100 on the year?
They told you it was a situational play.
I love my guys, man. I was just messing around. But let's see what else we got. Let's see. Marlon's giving me some information on that. That's pretty much it for the hockey, dude.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So we went through the NCAA. We went through the NHL. We went through the NBAs. I keep going back to that Atlanta game, bro. I keep going back to it, guys.
I like Atlanta too. I'm with you on Atlanta. I like Atlanta. I also like the Raptors today to get to beat the Bulls as well.
All right, guys. So that's pretty much it as far as the card is concerned. It's not a big card tonight at all. You would think
a lot of basketball.
A lot of who?
You got 13 basketball games tonight.
Yeah, okay. All right. And tomorrow's hockey. Tomorrow's hockey night for sure.
Right. So I'll be back there, but the tournament will be back on tomorrow. So we'll be over into that, into that tomorrow as well.
Yeah, man. Yes. All right, dude. So, guys, listen, tomorrow, like I said, huge guest coming on. Rated he was actually, when we were in Vegas, he was actually number 1 on Capertech. Scott Matthews from smpicks.com. Going to be coming on to break everything down. I can't wait to get this dude on tomorrow, man. It's going to be a big show, and we will go from there. So, Dream, you got anything else to talk about before we close out of here?
Brother, I got nothing, man. I got to get in the house. Like, the house was a wreck because the kids, they got a hold of it as we were gone. I was in Vegas. My bride was in Puerto Rico, and we left. Grandma came over with the kids, and because Grandma knows she don't got to clean up the house, she let the kids just run wild up in this piece. I got stuff everywhere. Walls, got dirt on them, and toys everywhere, and just madness in here. So I got to get into that, get stuff cleaned up, take care of some of that business, and just get myself back into the groove. As yesterday, man, I got nothing done yesterday.
I know. I had so much work, dude. I left the office at midnight last night, bro. Midnight. So, I mean, you could tell that I was very, very busy. From the show all the way to midnight, man. And I think I got another night like that coming up, to be honest with you. I got to get some quality time in with the bride. Because she is wilding right now, dude, especially after the fact that I left my wedding ring home when I went to Las Vegas, dude. That was not a good look at all. I was just scrambling. I knew I forgot something, forgot my watch, forgot my wedding ring. Oh, my God. It was a mess, kid. So, hey, a couple things on my brain, guys, real quick. Saturday, I'm going to be on with Dr. Dan, the Evil Genius, okay? We're going to do our regular show, and then we're going to do an extended hour. Wow. What we're going to do is we're going to go through all the MLB win totals. We're going to go through our MLB futures. He's been doing a lot of homework, man. I'm looking very much forward to it. For all you baseball fans out there, the Dream is not invited, just so you know.
And good.
And he's very happy about that.
Very happy, as I'd rather go watch a magic show.
Rather go watch soccer?
I'd rather go listen to a kid's of the 4-year-old's concert. And you know how bad kids are at instruments at their age? You just sitting there and it just sounds crazy. I'd rather sit through 4 hours of that.
So we're doing that on Saturday. Very excited about that, man. Looking forward to just doing that and seeing. I mean, because last year, you guys know, he was money. And he's been doing it. He's been watching. He's been streaming all these bullpen sessions and taking a look at all the injuries. I mean, Dizzle is a fanatic about baseball. So that is on Saturday, guys. We're going to be doing that. So, Dream, what you got to do or say before we get out of here?
Get out of here. I just want to send a big shout out to my man Papa Smurf PH, my boy Haley Morris joined the nation yesterday. And what's up, brother? Thank you and welcome to the party. Almighty Kevin's out there. Vegas Girl 92661. Deeks Picks, Philly Picks, Rick Lopez, Eric Park Killer. Shane Redinius is out there as well. My man, the champ. What's happening, brother? Frankie Fingers, what's happening? Thanks for coming out and having a good time with us. Jason Guerrera is out there as well, one of my boys. OJFB is out there. Kano, Robert Doxinator, Betting the Dream, Dank, Nicholas J, Bartholomew Sagger, VK, Clownman Swag, Sin City Mad, Tony Enad, Louis Barrios, Mr. Solutions, Herbs, The Queen of Odds, Winning Picks, Ben Diaz, Pac-Man Picks, Beyond the Bets, Smokey Rodriguez, Chris Sharp, Jonesy, The Kid. You know what? Chris Sharp.
Yeah, what happened to him? He came out to Vegas.
What happened to Chris Sharp?
maybe he had a surgery out there.
Chris.
He might have a little surgery to come out to. He was visiting his doctor out there.
Chris Sizzle had hit me. Vegas just makes me scratch my head sometimes. The people that I swore were coming just like no showed, and the people that I didn't think were coming at all were there in full force, screaming and yelling and having a great time, which I love. But whatever, Chris Sharp. But if everything's cool, DM me up, let me know what happened, because I know you hit me that you were there, and then I never heard of you from you the rest of the trip. But anyway, guys, thanks so much again for listening to the show. I am the Dream, and always appreciate all the support you guys have given us. Always remember who you're with and make the most of each and every day, as you can never get this time back.
All day, guys. And I just want to say, as far as my dusty getting back to people on DMs, I apologize. It's been very, very busy catching up to do, but I'm doing the best I can to get back to everybody, guys. As you know, coming back from being on a little bit of a 4-day hiatus, I mean, sometimes duty calls, man. So that's what I'm dealing with right now.
Says, stop taking that Coyote loss personal. It was a dusty play. I don't care if it was situational. It still was dusty.
Big ups to my man.
But we laugh about it, Daddy. We love you. Thank you for coming out, man. We love tagging out with you anyway. And it's all good. I do dusty plays, too, every now and then. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You had to feel you thought it was a good situation, except the Coyotes didn't.
Son, we had a little consensus play on that, too. We were all feeling it, man. So
yeah, you all were feeling it except for me. Because when I came and looked at your ticket, I'm like, you ain't going to win this game.
Son, you know what? The Coyotes were actually laying a smackdown in the second intermission, too. I was like, in the second period, I was like, oh, I think this is going to be all right. And then all of a sudden, the third period.
I took it one look at that ticket. I'm like, who played this?
Then I showed you the other bet with Lake Show, and you wanted to slap me, kid.
I wanted to slap. I'm like, yo, who talked you into this right here? Because I know you don't know nothing about hockey. And you got the worst team in the league on your ticket. Talk about how you about to cash. I loved it because my man Hatter's up there with his bad luck. Dr. Dizzle is up there with his bad luck. And they all walking around with tickets talking about how they got cash. So I look at the ticket, I see the Coyotes. I almost fell off the balcony when I saw
it. Shut up.
I'm like, poor Hockey Immortal, the Total Sports says they have no idea. Not only did they take the worst team in hockey, they got the two worst mushes in the country on the same play with them.
Oh, man.
Hilarious,
oh,
man.
Guys.
Hey, guys, we love you. All fun, man. We got to get out of here.
All right. Hey, real quick, too, on Sunday, I know you're going to laugh at me, but Sunday is WrestleMania, and they do let you bet on it, and I got some news for days on that. And speaking of that, we thought that Brock Lesnar is he's an MMA fighter and WWE guy. He decided not to go to MMA. He's going to continue at WWE, so that kind of changes my philosophy on what's going to happen there now.
So Vic McMahon opened up the coffers for him.
Dude, he had a little interview on ESPN about it, dude. He's like, listen, I work part-time. I make full-time money. Mr. McMahon took very good care of me, and I'm here to stay. So, I thought he was leaving, and he's in, the main event with the title match, so he is not now. So we got to kind of... I think I'm going to keep my play the same on that, but we'll have the conversation on Sunday. So we'll go from there. I mean, it's actually pretty heavily wagered on, believe it or not, that event. So we'll go from there. The odds are already up on a few websites. So with that said, guys, we are the biggest show in the world. You're going to find us in 179 countries,
Preaching intelligent gambling, but gambling on WrestleMania.
So last I checked, I hit a plus 800 money line last time.
Things that make you go,
I'd rather do it than the Coyotes, though.
Okay. Same type of situation.
Oh, all day, guys. I think I'm getting involved with the Atlanta Hawks. I got to check the injury reports. I got to do my homework. I got to see if I'm worth it doing the 8 points or not. If I give the 8 points, I will let you know. If I do a money line parlay with them and the Spurs, I will also let you know. So with that said, guys, we love you to death. Go out there. Go easy, because a lot of these games are kind of crazy. But get that money. Take care.